Okay.
Mm.
So my question is, I sometimes long to have heart-to-heart connection with people. I feel lonely sometimes when there is no connection with people. Can Swami comment?
What do you mean by heart to heart connection?
That means it's
Your
not.
breast and someone's chest will
No,
meet.
that
Huh?
means like the um, that means the other person also treating you from the heart, not from the brain.
What is heart?
Uh, I don't know how to explain, Swami. It's like when someone is
Mm.
uh, connecting with you at the mind level, it's not the same as when they're connecting from the heart level.
If you know the difference, then what is heart to heart connection? Like what? What do you want?
That means the that means the other person also treating you from the heart, not from the brain.
What is heart?
Uh, I don't know how to explain, Swami. It's like when someone is
Mm.
uh, connecting with you at the mind level, it's not the same as when they're connecting from the heart level.
Then why it is not happening?
Why it is?
Why it is not happening?
Uh, I think so far very hard to find people that has a heart these days, Swami. Mostly are brain, like mental level.
Then what do you want?
Mm, Actually, it's not I want anything, but I am sure there is a solution that doesn't require another person. Like the problem is within myself, not outside of
What was
myself.
your first sentence?
I sometimes long to have heart to heart connection with people.
Mm.
So what you were saying?
I'm saying that I'm not trying to say that I want to have a lot of friends. What I'm trying to say is that I know that for Swami there's always a solution that doesn't require other people, because the problem is not outside of me, it's inside of me, so the solution will come from inside of me, not outside of me.
You mean that you want someone with whom you can relate at the level of feeling. But you have not found that kind of people so far. So there is a lot of chance that because you are already quite vulnerable and also you can be even in a worse state than what you are. Because you also have an idea that you are looking for a perfect person who will be totally according to you. And if you try to meet with someone, if you go outside and you try to relate with anyone who is available, there is more chance that you will be in worse state. If you were very strong, then I could have told you can go, but then especially where you are living, it will be even more difficult. And you don't have the ability to find the right person also. And these dramas we have been doing for so many lives, it is taking us nowhere. All these things, like on that day you said that there should be no childbirth, but you were talking about yourself. So all those things will go on coming back to you if you are not alert. Whenever you are seeking someone, you are seeking the other person, and you are yourself not in a right space, not healthy, then you will create more hell for yourself. That's why Sartre said other is the hell. Because both of you have your own unconsciousness. Both of you have your own darkness. So when you will meet, that will not add, that will multiply. So, and these are things which, if you were more younger, it would have been good. Even at this stage, you are not so mature. You are not in a state to find the right kind of person. So it's better that you try to get connected to your own heart instead of trying to find someone else. Because if you have purified your own heart, then you will not be a beggar. You will be able to share yourself. You will be an emperor or a queen. So if you go with your begging ball, then you are bound to be exploited. So the same time and energy which you are wasting with others, it's better that you dedicate that time in trying to purify your own heart. Once your heart is totally purified, you will not be seeking others. You are seeking others because you are feeling incomplete. So this trying to escape from your inner state is not going to help. When we feel we cannot face ourselves, we feel lonely, then we want to somehow to cover that loneliness, to forget that loneliness. We start seeking other people. But that is just an escape. It is not going to help. So you should try to use all those methods which purifies your emotions, your feeling, your mood, and you become more mature. That is arduous in a way. It needs some patience, but only that will help you. Otherwise, you will land into more troublesome ditches. So whenever you have listened to your whatever appears like bubble in your mind, you have always found yourself in more trouble. So what you need to do is to become aware of your emotions, your feeling, your mood changes and all those things. Once you know what they are, what kind of emotions you have, once you are able to watch them in a detached way, they will start disappearing. And the same energy will become the inner light. Then you will not be seeking anyone else. Even if you meet with someone, you will be sharing your fullness. You will not be begging to fill your emptiness to others. So when you are being a beggar and you want to meet others so that they can fill your incompleteness, this is not the right state to go to others. So you need to do more techniques. That will need some effort. You want things to happen without making any effort. If you are dedicated, then even if the master is not available and you really trust, you can transform yourself. Like there was one archer at the time of Mahabharata. His name was Eklavya. And the greatest master, guru of that time of archery, one of the greatest or the greatest, was Dronacharya. So he refused to teach him because he was of lower birth, lower caste. But he did not take it badly. He just made an image of Dronacharya and started practicing on his own. That very image became his guru. And he was so surrendered that he became such an archer which was just unimaginable. Maybe even greater than Arjun. So it all depends how much patience you have. People who are impatient, anything arises in their mind, then they start rushing, running. They find themselves in hell. When you are feeling lonely, you have to find out why you are feeling lonely instead of running to others. You may not be in harmony with yourself. You are not in tune with yourself. You are disconnected with your own depth. So you have to find out your own depth, your very center. So whenever you see that you feel that you are missing something, you are feeling lonely, you are feeling bored, that means something is wrong with you. So running to anyone else will not be a solution. That is escape. It's like forgetting. You have lot of misery, you have lot of suffering, you are in great pain, and you took alcohol and you go to sleep. So that will not in any way change your inner state. You're just only forgetting it. So this is not the right way. When you are feeling lonely, when you are missing someone else, you are feeling empty. And this is the time to go deeper inside. And then it will disappear, that very desire. Once you are connected to your very center, those things will disappear. Again it will come, again you need to be connected. Whenever you have these indicators, that means you need to go inside instead of running outside. What was the second sentence?
I feel lonely sometimes when there is no connection with people.
No one wants to be connected, so this very desire is just meaningless. Who is desiring to be connected to you? So you find everything inside you. If you are a wise person, if you are a person who has some wisdom, you will find the solution within you. Once you are not feeling lonely, once you are fulfilled, you are complete in yourself, then you can relate with anyone. When a woman is pregnant, she should be careful. Not that she should become careless and start doing things which will harm the child. So in the same way, whenever you want to run to other person, this is an indication that you need to go inside. What is the first sentence?
I sometimes long to have heart-to-heart connection with people.
You can have heart-to-heart connection with a tree that is quite innocent. Or if you don't want to go to the park, then have heart-to-heart connection with your pillow. Just embrace the pillow as if that is your beloved, and bring all your emotions, your feeling, maybe. As long as you are not able to find some subtle ways, you can do those things also for some time. If you have the guts, you can go to some park and hug the tree. It is all our projection. We think when you are hugging someone, you are getting something. It's all just projection. Maybe the other person has some warmth. So find something which is warm. That's all. It's all just an idea inside our head. But if someone is embracing you, is hugging you, and you have heart-to-heart connection, and the person is not ready to leave you for 2 hours, 3 hours, so how you will feel? then the heart to heart connection will become hell to hell connection. This is what when the king found that his queen is having illicit relation with someone, some servant in his court, then he went to a wise person. He said that make both of them naked and bind them together and keep them in that state for a very long time. So after a few hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, they started peeing on each other. Then they started shitting on each other. So after 3-4 days, 5 days, they were released and they escaped from each other, never to meet again. So all those things which you love a person, then you find this person is loving someone else, then you want to kill the same person. So everything is happening within your head. It is all your film. So why don't you make a film where you are the script writer, you are the producer, you are the actor, you are the director, everything you are. There is no one else. Spirituality is to make you free from others. Once you are psychologically free, then you can relate with anyone as a king or a queen, not as a beggar. But if you could find someone innocent, then that is all right, but you won't find. So what is the point to waste your time brooding about those things? If that person is intelligent, who finds solution without depending on others. So if there is something you are feeling lonely, you have to go into that silence where that loneliness disappears. You have to create that harmony within you. You have to be in tune with your very center. Then that will disappear. Otherwise, if you are not in tune with yourself, even if someone good comes to you, you will create hell for that person also and hell for yourself also. That will not give any solution. You feel lonely because there is a possibility within you, potential in you to become alone. Once you are alone, then you will not never feel lonely. The reality is that there is no two, there is only one. At a lower level, at the mental level, you think there are so many people. Once you have found your own depth, then you don't want company. Even if you want to be in company, you will find out people who are themselves, they have themselves found their very center, or at least they are in that direction. You will not enjoy being with people who are just superficial. Something which is just easily available cannot be a solution. Only when you have this burning desire, the burning longing to find your depth, you will be able to find. But when you are having these desires and you start running for them, then even if you have little bit desire, that will also become more diluted. If you are just missing so much, then read something, watch some TV for a while. Or if you have any genuine friend, maybe you can go for some time. But even if you are with friend, you will know that if you are more observant, if you have the ability to observe, you will know that you are even in company of others, you are alone. They are living in their own mind, you are living in your own mind. There is no meeting. This heart to heart connection is all just words, very filmy. You can have hip to hip connection. That is easy. So enough for it.
Yes, Swami, enough.
Is it clear or not?
Clear, Swami.
It's clear.
Just that I have
Okay.
not yet known how to connect with myself yet. That I need to learn the knack of it.
For that you need to have this burning desire. In India we call it mumuksha. This desire to be liberated from all lies, from all prisons, from all illusions. But when you are having these desires, you are showing your immaturity. But if you can find some good friend, that's all right, but you won't find. Especially in the country where you are living, you won't find. People are not and I think only people who are interested in spirituality can have that kind of connection. But how long you will just go on seeking others? Now seek yourself. Okay?
Okay, Swami. Thank you, Swami.